Hope you'll come back. Umetolewa lakini utakuja. Can you try to rejoin? There's somebody who has been removed from the meeting, but I think she will come back. Hope. Okay. So I will answer the questions that were the most failed. Then after answering the most failed questions, you will be able to tell me the ones that you have. Allow me to refresh again. I want to refresh, so don't leave the meeting. I want to refresh to one if we can admit Akina Hope. So let me just refresh. Then we admit them. Then we start straight away. Don't come now. That is their problem now. We have already refreshed for them to join us. So if they don't join now, they will not be able to join again. So, but they will get the recordings later. So there's no problem. So let's go to number 23. And I want, if you are able to do number 23, because this is a discussion, if you are able to do number 23, you will be able to tell me that you can do it. Then we do it. It is number 23 is talking about. Number 23 is talking about. 23 is the one that is talking about Nimbo deposited 67,000 in a bank, which paid simple interest at the rate of 15% per annum. If you withdraw all its interest at the end of 1.5 years, how much did he withdraw? So that is the question. So say in the chat if you are able to do it. Eunice, can you? Oh, yes. Eunice, okay. So your microphone will be on. So only Eunice. Okay, so yes. Can you explain to us what is it that we are supposed to do when we are doing that kind of a question?
First of all, what about simple interest? To get simple interest, it's always principal times rate times time over 100 percent.
So simple interest, those who don't know, simple interest is equivalent to, Eunice, principal times
rate
times time
over
100. So that is the first formula for getting simple interest. Correct? Continue.
Then, excuse me, teacher, would you mind showing me the question?
That's it.
Thank you. So here, we are going to take the principal as 67,000.
So principal is 67,000. Let me admit somebody, then we come back there. That's why it's not. We need to be joining the meeting before we start teaching, so that we don't disrupt. So we take principal as
67,000. Then the rate will be 15% out of 100.
15% out of 100.
Then the year
is 1.5.
Yes, so we can convert the time into proper fraction.
So we do it in proper fraction,
which is 3/2.
So you are saying we have 67,000. Is that correct?
Yes.
Times 15 over 100 times
3/2.
3/2. So that's what we are supposed to do. I hope everybody's doing. So calculate, kila mtu calculate for you to get the answers. Calculate and get your answer. Calculate and get your answer. So give us what? 0 cancel. Grace, Grace. What? 1 goes there. 2 goes here how many times?
2 goes there. 2. 4. 280. 380.
380. Is it 380?
No.
335.
335. Yes. 335. And what do we do now?
335 times 15 times 3. Then we get our answer.
So tell us what is the what is that answer? Please, only Eunice microphone is on, so the rest, so that we don't disturb. You know, some of us are using earphones. So if you are talking too many, our eardrums might be affected. So only Eunice is talking. So the answer is what if you are getting the answer, you write in the chat and you tell us your answer after multiplication. So after multiplication, what do you get?
You get animal.
I know. How many do you get here? Answer here. Tell us the answer after multiplication. Or 15, 075 for everybody. That is the 15, 075. This is simple interest. So if this is the simple interest, then we go to the question. We are being asked if we withdrew all its interest at the end of 1.5 years, how much did he withdraw? So the answer become A. But I want to see these people who got wrong. If you are here and you got that question wrong, Eunice, can you mute? Thank you very much for doing for us that question. Mute. If you are here and you are among the people who failed this question, can you tell us what challenged you or what made you fail this question? If you are here and you failed question number 23, tell us what made you fail the question and have you now understood it? Just unmute and talk. If you are
okay,
among,
teacher.
Okay, thank you.
I failed this question because I only saw he withdrew, then I took the deposit plus the interest, and now I've already understood.
So you people, you did amount.
Yes.
You did amount in the written?
Yes.
So that now bring us to be very keen when you are reading the sentences or the question. Nimbo deposited this in a bank. So don't just see the word withdraw. First of all, you have to underline this part here. He withdrew all the interest. He withdrew all the interest. So if somebody withdrew all the interest, that means that we are only going to calculate the interest. We're only going to calculate the interest. Are you okay? Are we okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Yes. That's all. Anybody who failed, and again need to know why he or she failed that question. The reader has already known the reason why he failed the question. Another person, so nobody. So let's go to question number 20, question number 39. Question number 39. Let's read it. Then when you are able to do it, you unmute and tell us the way Eunice has told us what to do. So question number 39 is all about percentages. So express the ratio 2/5 to 3 1/3 as a percent. So who is willing to do it for us? Who is willing to help us doing the question? Unmute and tell us. Unmute and tell us if you are willing to do that question, how to express the ratio into percentage. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So the question is asking to change 2/5 to 3 1/3 as a percentage.
It is 2/5
Yes.
to 3 1/3 as a percentage, correct?
So we say 2/5 to, let's change this one to improper fraction.
So we change which one? 3/5, 3 1/3 as improper fraction.
Yes.
So we have 2/5, correct? And then
2 to 10 over 3.
To 10
2 over
over
5?
3.
Yes, teacher.
To 10 over 3. Yes.
So the ratio means it is the same as 2 over 5 over 10 over 3.
Okay,
So
the ratio, wait, that is the main thing. That is the main thing. That is the main thing. Ratio is division. So you just, it's the same as 2 over 5 divided by 10 over 3. We have not still changed, but we have just make this ratio. Okay, so this will give us,
2 over, so it will give us 2 over 5. We change the sign to be multiplication. Then we find the reciprocal of 10 over 3 to be 3 over 10.
Very good, boy. So we'll have.
So we can by 2 over 5 times 3 over 10.
So this one will be 5. See, that's okay.
Yes, so it will be 3 over 25.
3 over 25. So that's the ratio now.
Yes.
Times
100.
100. Very good, boy. Clap for yourself where you are. So 25 goes here 1. Yes. 25 goes here 4. 4.
4 times.
Yeah, 4 times. So the answer will be 12%. Eh? Is the answer 12%?
Yes.
12%. Yes. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much. This boy here is only that your name is FG. So we don't know FG in Amanisha Nini, but thank you very much for that. I am very happy that you are able to, and you have left again, and you are doing it very nice. Okay, you have come back. So that's okay. So anybody who is here that failed that question, and there is something that you are not understanding or was confusing you, you can now say. If you are among the people who failed, or somebody has another method, I don't think if there's any other method, yeah, but it's still okay. You can give us that method. But I want anybody who failed the question and want to know why he or she failed it, and you are here in this meeting. Kuna mtu alikosa, you failed this question, and you have not gotten exactly, or you have gotten, but we want to remove that idea that you are having when you are doing the paper. Like Nderito told us his problem, somebody can also tell us his or her problem here in this question.
Me?
George, yes.
I only have a question, and it is that whenever you're given a fraction, whenever you're given a ratio and it is kept in a fraction, does it mean you have to divide?
Okay, all the ratios, if I write 3 to 2, that is a division. You change it as a division, 3 to 2. Remember, that's why you normally have this conversion of ratios to fraction and fractions to ratios respectively. So you find that if you have a ratio like 3 to 2, this is a division. So it can be written as 3 over 2. Uko pamoja hapo? George?
Yes.
So if I have a half to 3 over 2 as a ratio, it is the same, just a division still. It will be a half divided by 3 over 2. Then you use your class 5 that you change the reciprocal. Then it becomes 2 over 3. So you cancel and cancel. Then you remain with a third. So your ratio can also be the 2 half to 3 over 2 can be a third, or can be a third. So it's 1 to 3. So that's how you do ratios. George?
Yes.
Clear?
Yes. I've understood.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Anybody? Anybody? Okay, allow me to refresh again to see if there are some people we can admit. Is that correct? Is that okay? Can I refresh? Don't leave. I refresh, then
it's okay.
We see if we can admit some
It's okay.
Okay, so let's see if they are coming. Just give them 1 minute to see if they are coming. It's as if there's nobody in the waiting bay. So let's just continue. So we will not refresh again now. That's the last time we are refreshing for them. So is there anybody having a question on the ratio? Anybody having a question? No. Somebody's asking, can we remove the denominators? Can we remove the denominator from the ratio? How do we remove the denominator? Trevor, can you unmute and say what you want to say? Trevor? 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 Oh, Trevor's microphone has a problem, but I don't know what he meant by saying, can we remove the denominator? I don't understand that.
You can. You unmute one bit.
Yeah. By doing the LCMs, that's what we did. This person is saying by doing the LCM. That's what we did with the boy. That's what we did. That's why we came up with so like if we have a ratio like this, so like this one here. So that's what we did here by doing away with the denominator. And then now we have this 1 to 3. So 1 to 3 can also be written, 1 over 3 can also be written as a ratio like this. So you can still do away with the denominator, but it's not by looking at the LCM. That's wrong. You don't look at the LCM, you cancel. Yes, I've seen a certain chart saying by doing LCM, no. For ratio, you don't do LCM, you cancel. Are you okay, this boy, anaitwa nani? There's a boy here. What is it? Ajira, Haji. In ratio, we don't do away with the LCM. We don't look for the LCM. No. We just divide. If you're dividing, the main thing that you want to do is to cancel. Once you have canceled, you remain with the numerator and the denominator, and then write the numerator to the denominator. Somebody is saying by multiplying both sides by the LCM. No, that one you do when we have an equal sign. You can only multiply by the LCM if we have the same number, we have an equal sign. Yes.
I have a question.
Yeah. Continue.
Percentage into ratio.
Percentage into ratio. Give us an example, then we use it as an example.
For example, you are given 3.5%. You are given ratio. You are told to write it in a ratio form.
3.5%.
Yes, 3.5%.
3.5%. This is also very, very, very challenging, and is always challenging very many people in this. When we have a fraction as a percentage like this one, guys, if we have a percentage a fraction like this, first of all, know how to change this fraction percentage to fraction again. So it becomes 3 times 2 plus 1 gives me what? 7 over 2. Is it correct?
Yes.
7 over 2%. And remember, this percent means it is over. So it will become 7 over 2 divided by 100. So if it is 7 over 2 divided by 100, it becomes 7 over 2 times 1 over 100. Is that correct? So this gives me 7 over 200. So I've just used this long method to show you what I want to say. There's something I want to say, which is just the simplest way. So this, if you have understood how to change this, then just tell me in the chat, yes, I've understood how to change 3.5% into fraction. Then I want just say simply yes, correct. So everybody has understood. So the simplest way, look here, the simplest way without calculating all this, you see now 3.5%, just change into fraction, improper fraction, and then put the 2 zeros to the denominator. You see now our denominator was 2, and now having 2 zeros. So I want the answer for this, 37.5. Can you change 37.5 within 30 seconds to a fraction? 37.5 to a fraction. Wait, this girl called Michelle. Michelle will remove you from class. Michelle, we are almost removing you from class. So I want the answer.
Michelle, stop presenting.
Michelle, let me remove Michelle from class. Let me remove Michelle from class so that she knows that I already talked about the discipline here. So let me look for Michelle and I remove her because I'm telling her to not to present and she's presenting still. Michelle is number what? Michelle Wairimu ndio huyo. Let me remove her. So, okay. So if you do anything that is I've said is wrong, you will be removed from class. So please don't do anything. I'm looking for the answer. I'm looking for the answer. 37.5%. 37.5%. I want to see people having the answer there as a fraction in the chat. 37.5% as a fraction. Yes.
Yes, chat. That's 7.5% to a fraction. So we change that 7.5% to improper fraction to become 75/2. Then we divide by 100. So it becomes 75/2 times 1/100. So it becomes 75/200.
As a fraction.
Then we simplify.
Oh, yes. Then yeah, you can now simplify. You can now simplify 75/200, which is 3/8. I'm seeing people have already simplified. The answer is 3/8. Yes. So that's how we do percentage fraction. So now you are asking, how do I change it now to ratio? So once I've done this, so the ratio now will be 7 to 200. The ratio now will be 7 to 200. Now you 3/8 that you have gotten, the ratio now will be 3 to 8. When the person who was asking this question, have you now understood? Was it you, FG?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Have you now understood how to do it?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. So can we continue now?
Yes.
Okay. So, we can now continue.
The question.
Ask your question.
When you're given a percentage, a fraction in a percentage, does it mean you have to keep it over 100?
If you are given, give us example.
Let's say like 3.5%. And
yes.
Let's say like the example I given there, 3.5%. Change it to a fraction.
Yes.
Percent. Should you multiply it by 100% or you keep it over 100%?
You see now already it is 100%. So what we do, this percent. Can you unmute? Oh, correct. Thank you very much for muting. So that 3.5% already it is in percentage, and the percentage mean it is over 100. It is over 100. So you don't multiply by 100. So that's why we are saying this one become 7/200. We don't multiply by 100 now. It's remain like that. But what about if I've been given 3.5 to change to percent? Is when I now say 3.5 will be 7/2 times 100. You get that now, the difference now. If I've been given 3.5 as a fraction to change to a percentage, I multiply by 100. But if I'm given a 3.5% to change to a fraction, I just divide by 100. Understood, Moses? Moses? Moses?
Yes, Malim.
Thank you very much.
Yes, I've understood.
Yeah. Okay, so we go to the next question. We go to the next question. We go to the next question. And the next question was question number 39. And I've seen some people have also written it. So meaning people failed question number 39. And I want to know why did people fail question number 39? Oh, no, the question number 39 we have already done. That's what we have done. So let's go to 44 now. Let's go to 44. 4 pupils were asked to divide 30 by a half and add 10 to the results. Who gave the correct answer? Why did people fail a question like that? Who can do it for us? I'm wondering why that question was the most failed. I'm wondering why it is the most failed. But somebody can do it for us?
May I?
Okay, do it. Very good, Justin. Continue, Justin.
It's Jacinta.
Oh, Jacinta, continue.
Can you please go back to the question?
I go back to the question.
The question is saying 4 pupils were asked to divide 30 by a half and add 10 to the result. Who gave the correct answer? So you will take 30, divide by a half. So you will write 30 divide by a half. So because you can't
30 divide
by a half. Because you can't solve the equation like that, you'll write is equals to 30 times 2 over 1. You'll change a half. You'll reciprocate a half. So it will become 30 times 2 over 1, which you get 60. Once you get 60, they were told they add the result by 10. So your answer, yes, it will become 70.
I don't know, but why did people fail? Is there anybody who failed that question here? Because that's what we want to correct. Is there anybody who failed a question here, that question here, and want to say something, please?
Me, teacher.
Where are you, Hank? Can you talk now? Yes, thank you.
I multiplied a half times 30.
Okay, so that's a mistake. Remember, I like that. You just did this one. Is that correct?
Yes.
Then you got 15. Then you got 15. Then you add 10.
Then
you got 25.
Yes.
Thank you very much. That's one of the mistakes that people normally do. And it is very good for you to identify where is the mistake that I normally do in mathematics. Because that's one of the mistakes, and you can see it is in the choices. So if you are told to divide, please divide. If you are told to divide, please divide. Tuko moja hapo? Yeah. So there is, thank you very much for that. So you got 25 for Owen. Okay. Is there any person who also?
Yes.
No, the answer is Maxi 70.
Yeah, the answer is 70, but for Nani, I'm talking about for this boy called who? There was a boy, the team. With him, he got 25 because of what he did. And now he has already understood that he was not supposed to do like that. That's okay. Another person who did any mistake? Is that us? Kama kuna mtu alifanya mistake ingine, atuambie. Is there? Nobody. So the last question that was the most failed is question number 50. So question number 50. Okay. Question number 50. Bar graph. Who is speaking for us the bar graph? Who is speaking for us the bar graph?
Me. Me.
Okay. Do it, Dennis.
Me.
People didn't read.
Mm-hmm.
That was the one
The people who are absent.
Oh, so please,
Yeah.
please, there's something that we are being told here by this girl here.
Sure.
I don't know her name is what. What is your name?
Nelias.
Nelias, yes. This girl is telling us something which is very, very, very important. Before I start doing a question,
Can I read?
let us read from the first sentence to the last. So you want to read it, Safira? You want to read for us? Because Nelias is doing it. Eh? Safira, you want to read? This guy here called Safira. Nelias endelea. Nelias endelea.
Checklist. The bar graph below shows the number of pupils who are absent in a class of 40 pupils in 1 week.
Sawa. Endelea.
The bar graph below shows the number of pupils who are absent in a class of 40 pupils in 1 week. Please scroll downwards.
Oh, I scroll down. You know, there are people who are disturbing me here. I told them that the meeting will start at 9. They did not understand. Endelea.
What was the mean attendance? So the graph shows that the number of pupils who are absent. So we need to find the number of pupils who are present. Now you do, the total number was 40. So on Monday, you do 40 minus 4.
So you do 40 minus 4 because this number of pupils absent and the class has 40. Is that correct?
Yes.
So we have 36, correct? Next.
On Tuesday, that was on Monday. On Tuesday, 8 people were absent. So that will be 32.
Correct.
On Wednesday, 6 pupils were absent. So that will be 34. And on Thursday, 3 pupils were absent. That will be 37. And on Friday, 9 pupils were absent. So that will be 31. So you add 36 plus 32 plus 34 plus 37 and plus 31.
What do you get total? Continue.
170. Then you divide by 5. So you will get 34.
So if you divide by 5, you get 34. Everybody say yes if you have understood. Say yes in the chat if you have understood. You are among the people who failed this question and you have already understood. Just use the chat to say yes. And then now I want to answer your questions now. I want to answer your questions. So if you have a question now, tell us. I've already answered the most failed question, all of them. And we still have 19 minutes. So you tell us. Tell me if you have
Kindly, can you rephrase number 31?
So we will do number 31. And I want you people to that person who failed that question to read it. Because I want you to see at what point were you not understanding the things that were there. So tell us, you are the person, let me admit somebody there, then you read. Okay, so let's go read. You, Rani, read it yourself.
A motorist covered a distance of 300 kilometers at a speed of 800 kilometers per hour.
It is 80. Once I've read 800, that's why you fail. So you read the questions the way it is. It is 80 kilometers per hour, correct?
Okay, a motorist covered a distance of 300 kilometers at a speed of 80 kilometers per hour. After 20 minutes of rest, he traveled another 130 kilometers at an average speed of 440 kilometers per hour. How long did the journey take?
So which point were you not understanding? A motorist covered a distance of 300 at a speed of 80 kilometers. After 20 minutes rest, he traveled another 130 kilometers at an average speed of 40 kilometers. How long was the journey? Now, I want you to note this. When it comes to time, distance, and speed, know very well that distance is equivalent to speed times time. That's the first thing. Then the second thing, you know very well that speed is distance over time. And the third thing you need to know is time is equivalent to distance over speed. Some mathematicians normally say we just need to have a square, I mean a triangle, and then have D here, then S here, then T here, showing distance is speed times time. Speed is distance over time, and time is distance over speed. If you have understood that one, say yes in the chat. If you have understood that one, say yes in the chat. Okay, so very good. So another thing is we are being told that a motorist covered a distance of 300 kilometers at a speed of 80 kilometers per hour. Somebody's microphone is on. I want you to note this. In mathematics, once you have known the formula, the formulas are okay, Neo. You have known them, but know how to use them. So when you read a question, you paraphrase. So DE is 300. This is what we call paraphrasing. So you paraphrase your work, 300 kilometers. Speed is 80. And remember, you know the formula, 80 kilometers per hour. So you have two things, you don't have the third one. So you get that third one that you don't have. Understood? Understood? I want to see yes. Yes. If once in the chart, use the chart. Once you paraphrase, you see now you have 300 kilometer, you have D, you don't have T. So you get T, of which you have said T is D over S. So that gives me 300 over 80. Cancel. And here the answer. 2 goes here 4, 2 goes here 15, 4 goes here 1, 4 goes here 3, and is it 3? 3 remainder 3 over 4. Is that correct? Somebody's microphone is on. Remember, we are using the chart. So I hope I've gotten the correct answer. 3 over 4. Right? Yes, in the chart, if that's correct. Right? Yes, in the chart, is that correct? Okay, 3 over 4. So everybody has confirmed that. So we move on. So this is time, hours. That's the first thing we get. Secondly, this person rests for 20 minutes. So add that 20 minutes to the time. So add that 20 minutes here. So 20 minutes, you add it there. These are minutes. Remember, you can't write add minutes and hours, so you'll have to change one to the same unit. Then, after that, you also travel another one for 30 kilometers and an average speed of 40 kilometers per hour. Again, we don't have T. So it is 130 over 40 to get T. Remember, T is D over S. So we get T. So how many do you get? Answer there. Get me the answer as I want to talk to somebody here. Yes. Good morning. Okay. What is the answer? What is the answer? Somebody to say?
3 and a quarter.
Eh?
3 and a quarter.
3 and a quarter. So those are the time, that is the T. So let's go back now to the question. How long did the journey take? So how long did the journey take? You add all the T's. So you add all the T's. Let me admit somebody here. You add all the T's. So when we are adding all the T's, it will be 3 and a quarter, which is 3:15 minutes. I hope you know that. 3 and a quarter is 3 hours, 15 minutes. 3 and 3/4 is 3 hours, 45 minutes. Then add 20 minutes. So tell me what you get. Very fast.
7 hours, 20 minutes.
7 hours,
20 minutes.
20 minutes, yes. So 7 hours, 20 minutes. If it is in fraction, it will be 7 and what? 7 and a third. 7 and a third. So let's go to the choices and check. What do we have? Is it 7 and a half? Or do we have 7 hours, 20 minutes? We have 7 hours, 20 minutes. So that was what we pick. Correct. Is there any?
I have a question.
Yes.
Number 37.
37. Mute. And you're the person to read it. Read number 37 now. Where is it? 37 is that? Read it.
The table below shows the different denomination found in Jairo's safe. Yes.
So
value 1,000.
Okay. So when you get a table like this, is a table. Remember, we need to know how to understand a table. First of all, you know that this value 1,000, you have 5 notes. So multiply. So 1,000 times 5, you get what?
5,000.
500 times 16, you get what?
8,000.
8,000. 200 times 28, what do you get?
5,600.
Okay. 100 times 15, what do you get?
1,500.
1,500.
50 times 18, what do you get?
900.
900.
Then once you have done that, you add all of them. So can you add all of them and tell me the total?
21,000. 51,000.
1,000. So you change all his money into 40 coins. So you divide it by 40 and tell me what you get. Divide by 40 and tell me what you get.
525.
25.
Yeah? 500 and?
25. 525.
525. So that's what you are supposed to get. Okay. So that person, you have understood it now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any question?
12.
Yes.
Number
37, please.
12.
12. Not number 37, 34.
Number 12 and number 34. Let me, just 1 minute. Can you just give me 1 minute? I answer somebody here, then I come. Just 1 minute, eh? Don't make noise. Just 1 minute, please. And let me put number 25. Who want to answer number 12? Who want to answer number 12? It is about the type A. Nani nataka kujibu hiyo swali?
Sure, please.
Sure.
Hey, Nani Eunice ama Steve Maina. So can you read it and
Type A can fill. Type A can.
Explain it to the third.
Okay. Type A can fill a tank in 6 hours, while Type B can fill the same tank in 9 hours. How long will the two taps take to fill the same tank if they were opened at the same time? First of all, you put it in a fraction form, so it will be 1/6 and 1/9. Then you add them. 1/6 plus 1/9. What is the LCM? It will be 9 and 6. What is the LCM? 18. Then you fill in, you will get 18 divided by 6, 3. plus 2. 5 over 18. Then you reciprocate it. It will be 18 over 5, which will give you 3 hours and 36 minutes. Should I repeat?
Repeat. Yes, can you repeat? Repeat, please.
Okay.
I haven't understood.
Okay.
Please repeat.
Jala, can you
Okay, that is Tap A can fill
Wait.
a tank in 6 hours, while Tap B can fill in 9 hours. So you put it first in a fraction form where it will be 1 over 6 plus 1 over 9. Since it's a fraction, you first find a common denominator, which you find it by LCM, which will give you 18. You fit in where it will give you 3 plus 2 over 18, which will give you 5 over 18. What you do in this case is you reciprocate it, and let me see why you reciprocate it, so as you can get the answer well. So what you'll do, you'll divide, then you'll get 3 over 5. 3 over 5, if you want to get it in minutes, you take 3 over 5, you multiply it by 60, so that you can get how many minutes, and it will give you 3 hours and that's 6 minutes.
Or we can do product of a difference.
Yes?
Are you done? Are you done?
Yes, thank you.
Please repeat. Please.
Okay.
Please.
You can do product of a difference.
Yes,
Can you
repeat.
repeat?
9
Can you repeat number 12?
Yes. Mute. Everybody mute. Okay. Tap A can fill a tank in 6 hours, while type B can fill the same tank in 9 hours. So what you do, now I was running higher. So what you do is, we have a tap A, this is a tank. That is the tank. We want to fill the tank with water. So we have tap A, takes 6 hours to fill the same tank. Then tank B, this is B, take 9 hours. So if you get questions on the tap, let me admit somebody. If you get this such kind of questions of the tap, you get, in 1 hour, which fraction of the tank will tap A fill?
1 over 6.
1 over 6.
1 over 6.
Is good. What about 1 hour? So it become the reciprocal. That is 1 over 6. Then in 1 hour, tap B will fill which fraction? Will also be the reciprocal of 9, which is 1 over 9. So if all of them are put in, therefore, in 1 hour, which fraction of the tank will be filled? So I just take 1 over 6, add to 1 over 9. So I get the LCM is 18. Is that correct? 3
Yes.
plus 2.
Yes.
Give me 5 over 18. Clear? So that is the fraction of the tank that is going to be filled in 1 hour. So I go to the question and check. What are they asking now? How long will the two taps take to fill the same tank if they open at the same time? So with me, what I say, 5 over 18 is 1 hour. What about 1 over 1 or 18 over 18? So it becomes 1 over 1 times the reciprocal, which is 18 over 5. I've just used that long method to show you how it's supposed to be worked out. But the easiest method is, yeah, you see now, once I have 5 over 18, I just change the reciprocal. That 5 over 18, just change the reciprocal and simplify and get the answer. So if you simplify, what do you get? 3? 3 over 3 over 5. So
3 over 5.
check if the hours are in minutes. So they are in minutes. So you check, so it becomes 3 hours 36 minutes. You change 3 times 60. If you times 60, sure. 5 goes there 1, 5 goes there 12. So it becomes 36. Correct. Ask your question.
I have another simple.
Number 17, please. Number 17.
There's somebody who's having a simplest method. Nani will?
Teacher. Okay, first we take 6 times 9 as the numerator over 6.
6 times 9.
Over 6 plus 9.
Times 9. Over
9.
6 plus?
So
that one is?
The numerator is 6 times 9. And the denominator is 6 plus 9.
So 6 times 9 is?
54.
54.
And 6 plus 9 is 15. So make your answer as a mixed fraction, then you'll get 3 9 over 15.
You get 3 9 over 15. So, still will give you the same answer.
Yes.
I've seen. That's good. That's also one of the shortest methods. Remember, maths, we can have as many methods as possible, and as long as we are reaching home. Thank you very much, Joseph.
Number 17. Number 17.
17. Number 17. The sum of somebody
there was
algebra. Learn not to. Your microphone. Please mute. I will remove you from the meeting if you are. This person called 69. I will remove you from the meeting because I'm muting you and you are not. I've given you 1 minute. So let me remove this person. Okay, thank you very much for muting. Please, if you don't do anything that I'm saying, you'll be removed from the meeting so that we don't disturb our other people. Okay, so let's go to number 17. The person who failed to read it. This person here, 69. Next time, even 1 minute. Let me remove. Let me remove you. Okay, so I've given you 1 minute. I've given you the last chance. Because don't disturb us. So the person who failed this question, number 17, can you read it now?
It was me. The sum of 3 consecutive whole numbers is 369. What is the difference between the largest and the smallest number?
So the sum of 3 consecutive whole numbers is 369. What is the difference between the largest and the smallest number? So this they have just said three consecutive whole numbers. So a whole number is the difference between another number and another number is always 1. So let's say the first number is x. So let's say the first number is x. So the next number will be
x plus 1.
X plus 1. So the next one will be
X plus 2. X plus 2.
X plus 2. Is that correct? Is it correct?
Yes.
X plus 2 gives me 369. We collect the like terms. That is 3x plus 3 gives me 3, 6, 9. Then take this one, the other side, to become plus. So you see 3x is equivalent to 369 minus 3 gives you 366. You divide both sides by 3, you are supposed to get that x is equivalent to 1, 2, 2. So if x is equivalent to 1, 2, 2, the other one will be x is 1, 2, 3. Is that correct? The other one will be 1, 2, 4. So we are being asked, what is the difference between the largest and the smallest? That will be 2. The largest and the smallest number, that one will be 2. Understood?
Yes.
That person who failed understood? Okay, very good. Any question we want to stop? We are already in number.
I didn't understand.
You didn't understand, Margaret?
Yes, number 23.
23.
About interest.
Oh, the one that we did.
Yes.
Were you there?
I came late.
Oh, Pauline. What we say then? We say that when you have, do you know the formula for getting the simple interest?
Yes.
Which is PRT over 100
principal
times rate times time over 100. Then the only thing that people did not understand, which I know it is you did not understand, if you withdrew all the interest. So you are supposed just to get the interest only, not the amount. You are just supposed to get the interest only, not the amount. Understood? Understood?
Yes.
Margaret? Okay. Is there any question we want to stop there?
Share number 32.
Give me the number 30.
Number?
32. Oh, the algebra number 30.
yes, number 23.
Number 30.
Can you write your numbers in the chat
Share
there?
number 32.
Write those numbers there in the chat. I want to see them. I've seen number 36, I've seen number 30, 41. Just read all of them very fast. I've seen 30, 32, 41, 36, 34. Kwani, number 23, you have already done, surely. Hi. You people, we might not finish with all these questions. And 32. I think now I've written all of them. So I want to go through them very fast. You know, if you came late, now you can't take us back, surely. But it's okay. We'll just be able to help you. But next time, come early. Next time, come early. 40. Can you mute? I've already written the numbers. So just where kazi yako ni mute, I explain the question faster as possible because of time. So I've already seen all the questions. So let me go to the paper now. Everybody to mute so that you only answer question when I ask.
Number 40.
I've already written those numbers, all of them. So you just relax. So let's start with number 30. Because number 30 is also there in the questions. But
40.
I don't know. We are going to do 40. Don't worry, it is there. I've written it. In a meeting, there were 300 parents. The number of pupils was 254, more than that of parents. If the total number of parents and teachers was X, how many people attended the meeting altogether? So this one is algebra. This is algebra. So we need to paraphrase. So let us paraphrase all of us. In a meeting, there were 300 parents. So right, 300 parents. The number of pupils was 254, more than that of parents. So pupils will be 254 plus 300. How many are they? 300 parents?
554.
554. So parents is 300. pupils is 554.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So that one is pupils. Wait. If the total number of parents and teachers was X, so the total number of parents and teachers, so parents plus teachers is equivalent to X, parents plus X. Okay, so if parents plus teachers is X, then how many people attended the meeting all together? Kuna mtu anaongea? How many people attended the meeting all together? Just 1 minute. Hello? Hi. So sorry for that. So we have what? We have so we have this one. So let's get teachers. Teachers is X minus 300. If you have a question, ask. X minus 300.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Here when we are saying X plus 554, what does it mean?
You see, we are being told somebody to mute. The number of pupils was 254, more than that of parents. So, but parents you have been given is 300. So it become 300 plus 254. I will get 554 for pupils. Then the number of teachers and parents is X, but we have parents, so we can only get teachers. Teachers will be this X minus 300. That is the teachers. Understood?
Yes.
Okay. So if that one is understood, then I will be able now to do what? I will be able to do what now? I will be able to add now 300 plus
add 354
plus 554 plus. You see now you have to add this one for teachers, which is
X
minus 300. Minus 300. So this 300 will go with this 300. So the answer will be X plus 554. Understood?
Yes, I've understood.
Okay, so let's stop there and come back at 11. So we are coming back at 11, and we can continue with the maths. Then we finish with science. So go take break. We'll answer all the remaining questions at 11. See you at 11.
What about English?
English will also do from 12 to 1.
Bye.
Bye. See you at 11.
When will all the discussions end?
Bye.
Yeah, no.
Bye.
We are seeing you at 11.
Bye.
Bye.
Excuse me.
Bye.
Bye. See you at 11.
Nice lesson.
No.
Will there be a new meeting code?
There's no meeting code.
Are we joining with the same meeting code?